The origins of this project actually go back to last Christmas when, possibly before many towns, we actually took quite a substantial hit on our budget for Christmas lights. They were reduced to just 20% of the value we had before. And there was a lot of concern that because Horsham was very much known for its Christmas lights and people would come in and visit the town in theory to see the Christmas lights, what if impact and what effect that would have on Christmas business. We therefore launched a PR-only campaign last year, a competition working with one of the local papers to put the focus on our shop windows, and we ran a competition which was won by jewellers in the town, and that generated a certain level of publicity. But also what it highlighted was that we could probably do a lot better if perhaps some of our businesses had some additional skills in terms of how to dress their windows and make the most of the opportunities they do have at Christmas time. We have launched Horsham Who's Best Dressed for Christmas as a campaign which combines both training for individual businesses, we have many independent retailers in Horsham, and a substantial PR campaign which is aimed at developing footfall in the town and most importantly putting the focus on our businesses.
Christmas lights are very important and from a community point of view they are fantastic. What everybody has to remember is that Christmas lights don't look their best till after 4:30 in the afternoon, because on a bright, sunny, beautiful winter's day as we have in Horsham today, you probably wouldn't even notice the Christmas lights. After 4:30, you've got 1 hour before the shop shut. So I think from a business perspective, anything like this, bolted onto events, entertainment and attractions that happen between 9 and 5:30, potentially add much more value to the business community.
Metamorphosis are a company that I have worked with before. Some time ago we ran a mystery shopping program here and we had some money available in the town, and Metamorphosis came in and did some very successful training, probably for about 4 years ago now. Since that time Metamorphosis have undertaken some very successful projects both in Pulborough and Billingshurst. And I have to say the response from Metamorphosis, having initially contacted them with the concept, was so overwhelmingly positive and excited at the prospects that we had been working on this project together. It reinforced my view that this was something we just had to do this Christmas.
Well, initially it was about sort of getting everything agreed in-house, tough times for the public sector, so it was about, presenting the project to councillors and in-house teams and getting them to agree the funding for the project. And then really from there it was about sort of engaging with the retailers and, really sort of drumming up the interest to make Horsham the place to be to come at Christmas time.
I thought it was brilliant. She was very friendly and approachable. I initially was a little bit sceptical about it because I'm very defensive of my business, but she approached me very gently and suggested some very exciting ideas for my window.
It's really informative. It matched exactly what we wanted to do, and we found it really helpful.
Very useful. It's always useful to have a fresh pair of eyes look at the business. Obviously, we come in every day, and to have somebody that knows what they're talking about come in and give it the once over was very, very useful.
I found it invaluable. We've really struggled with our windows, mainly because we have so many. It's a real struggle because we feel like we don't have sort of one window to emphasise. So it was so helpful, not only for the Christmas window, obviously, which the council are doing, but just in general, keeping our windows up to date and looking good enough to sell our fabulous products.
The training was really, really brilliant. Ellie was fabulous and she was really enthusiastic and really helpful and gave us a completely different perspective on things that we hadn't thought of ourselves.
Quite interesting, actually.
It is. I think you don't see it all the time. When you're sort of doing it every day, you become sort of not stale because you're really good at it, but when you see it from fresh eyes, so you get these other little inputs which you think, actually, yeah, I see exactly where you're coming from. It's no one meddling. It's just giving you a bit of
something nice to.
Yeah, that's quite encouraging.
She was lovely as well. We'll add that as well.
Yeah, she's lovely.
I think it's brilliant. I think Christmas is just something everybody gets involved in, so I think it's great that all the businesses are participating, and I think it's great for retail, get people spending again, so yeah, I'm really for it.
It'll be brilliant to see a bit of energy and buzz about the town and get people out and shopping, hopefully.
The idea of the project is really good, and it will really hopefully help local businesses to improve bringing customers into the area and to maximise sales for us all.
It's a great idea. I think anything that sort of helps to make the town more interesting for our customers can only be a good thing.
Oh, it's lovely because I've got to know what each retailer wants, and we can send business their way. It's not just Christmas.
Hopefully
it's about
we'll have more projects in the future as well.
It will.
That we can all come together and bring more traders, bring more customers into the, because obviously Horsham is losing traders, and we want all the shops to be full and be busy.
Very, very good. I mean, if you're pulling people into the town or trying to pull people into the town, then it's can only benefit everybody. Horsham is a very individual place. I live down on the south coast, and you walk around a lot of the towns down there and it's all the mass merchandisers, and they all begin to look the same. And Horsham is very unique because it's got a mixture of those mass merchandisers and independents, and if we can make it a bit different and tart the place up to really attract people in, then it can only be good for everybody.
I think it's absolutely marvellous. Horsham's a lovely town anyway, it's a lovely market town, and they've done some wonderful things to East Street now, and lovely things here in West Street, so we're hoping it's going to be a wonderful success.
This is for Gary. Woo! This is how we have fun and clean at La Vida.